Ooh, I gotta push back on this one hardcore, because not only does Mary have a lot of heroic moments, Mary is honestly one of the biggest heroes in all of Lord of the Rings, even without the Scourge of the Shire being included. Mary is consistently the driving force behind people actually joining the war effort. Mary is almost always the one to come up with the plan or to start the resistance, even if it's just like convincing people that they should fight and that it's their duty to do so. Mary has a lot to do, it's just in a different way. He's not a passive player in this war, he's a very active player in the war against Sauron. But because he's a hobbit and he's starting off the movies with no fighting training, and throughout the films themselves, we don't really see him get that much training aside from the little bit that he learned from Boromir, his contributions can't be as physical as somebody like Aragorn. So he has to contribute mentally through strategy. When Frodo makes the decision to leave the Fellowship, Pippin may have been the first one to run out of those bushes, but it was Merry who started leading the Uruk-hai away from Frodo. Merry is the one who fights the hardest to get the Ents to join the war. Merry and Pippin actually accomplish so much heroics throughout all three movies, but Merry is the one who actively chooses those heroics, whereas Pippin kind of falls into them by accident. Which is okay, we still love Pippin, we know he's got no brain cells, but he's still our baby. So again, the Scourge of the Shire still isn't necessary for Merry's character growth throughout the films. My brain kind of puts them all together sometimes. We already saw that little baby fight almost to the death in the Battle of Return of the King. He almost died! We didn't really need to see that again. Once was enough, and twice would feel repetitive in a film. So I still think they got that emotional journey, they just did it a little quicker than the books did.